Good morning. Happy Sunday. Who is sleeping in this morning like I should be? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Oh, sorry, that's me. I don't want to see me. Happy Sunday, y'all. I'm here. I'm trying to get here. All right. Drop me a comment if you're here, and everything is working if you're here. I have both of my guests in the green room. Good morning, Amy. Hello, Hitomi. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, I am excited. I am excited. Good morning. I should be still sleeping. I'm going to tell you where I was last night. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you might have seen where I was last night, but and Karen had a really good morning, Linda Coley. All right. Sorry, I don't know why my voice gets so high, octave-wise. All right. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Margaret. What is that book? Judy Bloom. Margaret, are you there, Margaret? Something. What is the book? Somebody tell me the book. Okay. Somebody tell me that book, please. Are you there? Got it to me, Margaret. Are you there? Got it to me, Margaret. Thank you. Okay, we're online. Good morning. Good morning, Glenna and Sherry. Good morning. I feel good. Da, 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 da. I knew that I would. All right, so good. Great book. Best book. Judy Bloom. Awesome artist. Okay, I'm turning that down so I can't hear me. Good morning, everybody. I'm Tracy Winesapple. I am in my studio this morning. I've been painting. I needed a pen bag. Do I paint the back or leave it? I have like 15 of these to paint. I'm just going to paint them all and give them away. So I don't know. Somebody asked me to buy one. We'll see. Judy Bloom, are you there? Got it to me, Margaret. Thank you. I've read all of her books. Thank you. Even her adult books. So good morning, Connie. Your partner in crime is online. Everybody is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Barbara in beautiful Colorado. So I have to tell you, I went out last night. Worked all day. I went out last night. My girlfriend called me, wanted me to go with her. Of course, I said, that sounds like a good idea. Sounded like a good idea at 5. And it was great because I had a night of photography, wine, good food. It was really great. I'll tell you where I went. And I know this fella, which was even more funny because my girlfriend was like, hey, we need to go see this photographer, Roy Tuft. He is a photographer, has worked with National Geographic, does tons of safaris. And I knew him because I knew his prior sister-in-law. And so I had gotten him to come speak at my kid's school 20 years ago. I mean, it was a long time ago. So anyway, it was really great. He's a local photographer that works for National Geographic, does all these safaris. And during COVID, kind of got, shut down like the rest of us due to travel, and lives in Ramona close to me and has a house close to me and photographs now our local wildlife, coyotes, mountain lions, what else? Foxes, that's plural. And so we got a wonderful slideshow presentation from him, local wines poured, and we had catering from one of our local. Our Ramona is waking up to food and art and music, and it is wonderful. I live in the smallest community, and it is so nice. So really fun idea. Great idea. Super fun. So that was my evening. I just posted about it, but we got a full, I know, Karen, so I had never been to that location. And it's called like Surprise, hold on. It's even worse that I don't know, but the name of it is Surprise Farm Retreat Center. Oh, thanks, Karen. The word retreat was right in there. It was amazing. It was just an amazing, it was so fun to be with my girlfriend and to see this local photographer, see how he pivoted during COVID, because he just started posting on our group, I Love Ramona, and it was like we never realized what wildlife lived around us. I mean, we know it, and I could hear it. Y'all know I posted a video on my Facebook page the other day, and it was the coyotes across the street at night singing a song. And so that was, I know they live around me, and I watch out for my dog, but I'm not, he sets up cameras remotely and has a watering boulder, like a boulder he puts water in. And so all the wildlife comes there. So it's really great, really super fun to be a part of. All right. So it is turning 8 o'clock, and I said I would be here at 8. I'm here. The doors to your artful journey close tomorrow. That was the biggest question I had last night. Hello, Gail. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Mary. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Too high of, I started out. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to see your face. Good morning to you and you and you. Okay. So the doors close tomorrow. It's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If it's 6:01 and you try to get signed up and you email me and say, we have been best friends for 1,000 years, please let me in. The answer is, I'm sorry, I don't handle that part of the business. So don't email me. Don't make me feel bad. Sign up today or tomorrow before 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you won't have to send me that email. Happens every single time. And then they say, do you remember we met at this trade show? And can you please, and I don't handle that end of it. By tomorrow at 6 p.m., I will be taking a breather. I've got to update the doors today. They're new members. It doesn't go that high. I haven't gotten to that yet. I will update that today. I was painting yesterday, took a little bit of a breather, and went out yesterday. Today I am working all afternoon, and then I am going to listen to some music at a friend's house. So that's what I'm doing today. Clocks are standard for a reason. Good luck. That's the other thing. People say, I'm in the UK. I didn't hear what you said. I get it. I didn't understand the time zones. I get it too. But I'm just warning you, the doors were open from Thursday to Monday for a reason. They close. I go back to working. That's what I do. I go back to painting, and that's what I want to be doing. So I will answer any questions about your artful journey. But before I do that, I want to talk to a couple of your Artful Journey members. If we are already in, do we have to rejoin? No, not that I know of. If you're already a member, you stay a member until you tell us not to be a member. And if you are wait a minute. Mary just said, I heard Melissa Etheridge last night. Did you hear her or see her? I love Melissa Etheridge. Okay. So, if you join month to month, it will bill month to month. You do need to let us know if you need to cancel at any time. If you join yearly, you're signed up for the year, and then you'll be notified at your year membership time. Okay, so without much further ado, yesterday we were supposed to have Cecelia on. I will tell you, I have met her in person. We had some technical issues. We worked it out this morning. It's great. They're both online. I have Cecelia and Karen. And first, I am going to bring Cecelia onto the stream. There she is, Miss America.
Good morning.
Look at how dressed up and beautiful you look. Is this your normal Sunday morning attire?
No, normally I would still be in my pajamas right now.
So just so you know, I have met Cecelia and her husband,
Hmm.
and she lives in California. But you can tell me how we know one another and where you live and about you.
Okay. Like Tracy said, I live in a town called Glendora, California, which is about a 15-minute drive to the Rose Bowl and a 2.5 hour drive to Tracy. And I signed up for the hat class in person, and my husband was kind enough to drive me there, and he hung out around town, and then came back and picked me up when we were done. It was great. I was so glad to be there. It's a beautiful, beautiful town that you live in. Really nice.
Oh, thank you. In fact,
So
I'm going to that winery today to listen to music.
it was, yeah, it's a beautiful place. I loved it.
Thank you. They're actually, and that's a little plug to my local Ramona Ranch. Right where you were at is their backyard, their back patio.
Hmm.
They are building a whole new tasting room out front. I guess it's really out back,
Hmm.
and they're about, I would say, 50% done. So I'll be teaching classes there again, but in their tasting room.
Nice. That'll be nice. Yeah.
So,
Good.
Cecelia, how did you find me in the first place, and how did you become a member of your Artful journey?
Okay. Well, um, in the middle of the pandemic, looking for creative things to do. And I thought I wanted to try bullet journaling. And I realized I'm retired. I don't need to keep track of that kind of stuff and that kind of detail. So there's got to be something else. So I said, art journaling. I've heard of art journaling. And so I went on YouTube, and at first I saw things that I would call fussy, lots of ribbon and glitter and cutouts and decoupage and layers. And I thought, I'm not ready for this. I need something, that's more in line with painting and drawing. And then I found Tracy on YouTube, and you were just getting ready to start an art journal challenge. It was August of 2020, and I signed up, and I realized this is exactly what I was looking for. But I do have to say, when you picked up that Sharpie, because I'm a planner and a perfectionist, you picked up that Sharpie and just started, I went, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. But I did it. And it
That's
was
like from
great.
that's like from 0 to 60. Like, oh, I love
Exactly.
what she's doing. No, no, no.
Can I do that? Is it going to look awful or what? So, but I did it, and I loved it. And I love the whole atmosphere. Obviously, those of you who know Tracy, she's so unintimidating and so relaxing, just like a friend. And the art journaling was so much fun and so relaxing. And now I think I could handle the decoupage and the layering and the other stuff. But at that point, I wasn't ready for that.
Well, and we're
So
also doing that every third Wednesday with mixed media.
exactly. So now I'm getting into mixed media, which I was really surprised, because when I started painting, um, which was about 5 years ago, watercolor, I chose because I figured it would be the least messy, because I could be messy, and everything else sounded like cleanup would be a pain, so I won't do it. So I've been watercolor painting for about 5, 6 years now, and which started when I went to a sip and paint party, and I went, wow, I think I could enjoy this. And so I've been painting ever since. I joined right after that challenge in August 2020. That's when I joined your Artful Journey. I started month to month. I'm now on the yearly plan because it just makes so much more sense. And the tribe is fantastic. Um, the content, I think that's one of the things that really needs to be pointed out. When you join and you go to the portal, you've got, what is it, 2 to 3 years worth of content right there to do at your leisure, in addition to
Yep.
the morning meditations and the wine with wine and the other get-togethers that we have. So it's content rich, and you meet a whole bunch of people on in the tribe that I feel like I'm friends with. I feel like I belong to something really important to me.
You do belong to something important to you. You know what? I'm glad I didn't even have to ask you. Just so you all know, when we do these, feature the various artists in your artful journey, and I do this, I purposely don't talk or pre-tell them what we're going to talk about. I really just tell them it's going to be like a conversation amongst girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
We did this when we met in person. Remember, Connie was there too.
Yes, I remember
Mine.
Connie.
Yes. It was great because I don't want to set you guys up to say something. I want you to tell me what it, also, I want to know how you came upon me. I guess my YouTube channel is working.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
And you touched on something that is so important. When people sign up, you get the content right away, and you get the content from day one. Doesn't start from when you joined today. It starts from when we started 2 years
Mm-hmm.
ago. And the one thing I do want to point out, and this is so true, you guys drive what the content is.
Mm-hmm.
So when I put stuff out, I am really asking you, what do you guys want to see? And by the way, Cecelia, I just want to say you're getting lots of lovely comments.
Oh, how
You do,
nice.
and your work is beautiful. There's your friend
Thank
Connie.
you.
Cheryl said your work is beautiful. Margaret said, I love your paintings, Cecelia. So
Oh,
you
that's
are,
so nice.
and that's what I love about our Facebook group is everything is kind of left at the door, but we all walk in with our artwork and we say, this is
Mm-hmm.
who I am through my artwork.
Definitely. That means the most to me. It's to be able to share and to. I feel the need to create every day, whether it's drawing or painting or journaling. I have to do something, and I really get an opportunity to, when I don't have something planned, to just pick up that Sharpie and get into my journal, and I'm good to go. So there's always something that comes out of it. Once you get past the uglies, which I often do get to the uglies, and then I go, oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save this one. But somehow it always turns out okay.
It's kind of how life is.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I want to thank you. Yes, we are quite far away, but not really that far. But
Not too
so
far.
I did meet your husband. He is super nice with a great sense of humor, and he's very supportive of his wife,
Very,
which
very
I
supportive.
loved. I
I'm
loved every
blessed.
part of that.
We'll
Well,
be married 48 years next Thursday.
well,
So
he is
I
a
think I'm
lucky
gonna
man,
keep
but
him.
I know that you are lucky as well because I did get to meet him, and he was so cute because he just was like, "I'm just going to go off and find something to do." Well,
Yes, he's great.
Cecelia, I do want to thank you so much. I'm sorry we had issues yesterday, but today was
No
no
problem.
problem.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. It was a real pleasure. And I hope that people who are on the fence will sign up, because it was the best decision I ever made, for sure. So
Oh, I think your husband might be in there too.
did he just walk by?
No, I said I think your husband might have been one of the best decisions.
Oh, yeah. Well, oh, okay. It was the second best decision.
I like how I am ranking right above.
Everything else.
Thank you so much, Cecelia, and I will see you in our group. I
Yeah.
go back to creating next week, so we're back at it.
Okay, great. Nice seeing everybody.
Thank you so much. We're going to now bring on the lovely Karen. Just so you know, I'm surprised I don't have Connie and Karen today, but I'm going to bring Karen on. Connie and Karen seem like a duo, and I need to know how they know one another. Karen, can we hear you?
Yes. Connie and I met through painting at a painting convention like 10, 15 years ago and became friends through painting. So I used to watch you when you did Media Mondays. And then all of a sudden I found you again, but I couldn't go as an art. It was an art journaling with had lines across it. Anyway, it was an art journaling one with squares and stuff that you filled in.
Oh,
So
oh
Connie
yes.
did that one, and then after that, we decided we needed to join because we had both been involved in a bad art group where people were real negative, and we had
Oh,
stopped kind of arting, and it brought us back to arting again. So you are my muse, and just to show you, I want everybody to see. This is my art space. This is my kitchen. Here's my art space. I have a very little house when I'm at home. If Connie has a bigger house. My house is very small. So I art in my kitchen, which is why all these windows are here. Because I sit in front of them, so I had to hide them with art stuff.
so you and Connie live close together, I'm guessing.
No, Connie lives in Tennessee, between Knoxville and Nashville, and I live in Chicago, right outside Chicago.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I just assumed somehow you guys seem to be together, and I thought you were closer.
No, we teach art together. We do. We're doing a retreat in October, and we travel teach, and we do things like. Here's my gourd.
Oh my goodness.
Whoop,
See,
turn this
I
way.
love this.
So we do gourding and painting. So my paintings are back there.
And so
Watercolor.
I probably, I mean, through decorative painting is what I'm gathering too. Did you know I was involved with that?
Yep. I knew that. You were with Deco Art. We were at that other group, Folk Art.
Well, I'm not paid for any group right now, so I get to be my own group.
Neither are we. So now you get to go out and look for, I can't remember I think Sandy McTeer was doing something with plantation pine that was Deco Art or Americana. And I had to go get it because I don't have anything like that.
Oh,
so now I have a mix of everything.
Yeah, me too. I am fine. I love, I know what I can recommend, but I love, so now how did you join? So that's how you got to your artful journey, was through.
Yes. So we were sitting there and we were, okay, we'll try this, but we'll try it for a year because it's cheaper and we'll just do it for a year. Well, we're on our second year now. And these are the books I've done.
Oh my goodness. Now, don't you treat those as like your idea books too? Because now you can go on.
Everything. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. Do you see me?
That's
there we
okay.
go. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I could see that. Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
They're just full of Tracy. You're like my muse now. I do you, and then I can go off and do other things.
That's true. That is what I tell everybody too. And I want to make sure that everybody knows you don't have to always stay within the art journal. The gourds, everything, take it to another surface. Oh, thank you very kindly. Yes.
Pillows. Everything. We have them on, it's on everything.
Now I am going to meet you ladies in person.
In October at Oklahoma City.
I will be going to an event called Painting Palooza in Oklahoma. I will have the two of them. They've also made a promise to me. What was the promise?
Wine. We're bringing wine.
Okay, so Connie is outing you. So leave it to a friend. She said that you also sew.
Yeah, I used to have this job. I supervised child protection investigators. So I did sex and death for 31 years.
Oh my God.
The way I got into art was I needed something to relax. So I went and I do stained glass and I quilt. I make big quilts and I do clay stuff. I mean, you name it, I've tried it. The only thing I'm really bad at is bonsai trees. I kind of cut them up and then they die no matter what I did.
So you are retired. You are retired.
Now, yes.
What a job.
So now I get to do it for fun. So I like to take classes, but you're like my muse, so I can go on and I can do a Tracy in the morning, or I can go into the portal and do a Tracy, and then I can, go on to other things.
I love that. I love that. I love too that you're talking about doing something from a job that was stressful. A lot of us do have jobs that are stressful, or life or situations. Um, you knowing me from Mixed Media Monday is different than you knowing me now. I've got a little bit of a lighter load.
You're calmer.
I don't even know if that's possible.
But a lot of being in the group is it's a peaceful group. Everybody's always happy. Even when you have bad things, everybody comes together. Nobody talks negative about each other. So it's a wonderful group to be involved with.
And you said you've experienced negativity in another group.
Yes.
You don't have to name any names. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. Myself, my business partner, Anne, being our community ambassador, I didn't know Anne before. One thing that I have said, and I've done this over and over in my life, I will only be a part of things that are positive and safe environments. If somebody decides to go off and carry their own agenda, it is easily deleted. Number one. And number two is if that vibe doesn't work for our tribe, I don't have an issue with saying, I'm sorry that it's only happened once maybe. And it was fine. I don't really, we've never had any issues, maybe a couple of deletes. It was off topic, whatnot. And we as a group have gone through a pandemic. And we have gone through lots of things in the last couple of years that the focus was our art. And even if you have a message through your art, that's fine. But the art's the focus, not the agenda.
And it's positive. Everybody, says nice things about what you post, and it's a really good place to be. And if you're worried about, like, I don't have a lot of space, I don't have a lot of time, but that 20-minute thing has really gotten me started on a lot of stuff. So I'll start with the 20 minutes, and 5 hours later, I'm still doing the same stuff. But that 20 minutes was like the jumping off point where I was like, oh God, can I do this today? It's a long
Karen,
day.
I'm going to be forever joking and be like, our morning meditation for us is 20 minutes. For Karen, it's 5 hours and 20 minutes.
Because that starts it.
It is.
Connie will do the same thing. We'll get there, and then it's like, okay, now what do we do? And then we'll start doing another project. So it's like a jumping off point to bigger and better things.
Oh my God. I absolutely love this. You're getting, I want to share comments. Margaret said, Karen, thanks for sharing your beautiful artwork. I love this because Debbie Bennett was really one of the ones who kind of coined the phrase Tracy time. Mm-hmm. She said, so nice to meet you, Karen. Love our tribe. I love that we're doing this. And then I do want to say, I know Linda Coley, she said, Tracy is so uplifting. I love watching and learning from what I see in the group. This is a fun feature, learning about other artists in the group. It is so, I know Linda. I have been at a mutual store with Linda, so thank you. That is so nice. Thank you for saying that. And Connie said, I believe she said to both of us, I love your energy. Well, this wasn't so bad, Karen, was it?
No, this was wonderful.
Now you guys joined for the full year and just went for it.
Yep. Well, you figure you save 2 months. We liked doing the challenge that we had done. Well, Connie liked it. I liked you on Media Monday, so I'm like, okay, let's just do it and see. You do it once. It's easier than the monthly one. But you can do it monthly, and if you can't do the year, PayPal lets you make payments. So you can pay it with PayPal and then make payments toward it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You don't have to pay that all at once.
I love that. And you know what? The other thing is people are pointing out, and I've had people tell me it's too expensive. I understand. My business is being an artist. I do have to pay for the roof over my head. Strange as it sounds. And yes, to answer the question, long ago, my dad said, do you think you can make a living as an artist? And I said, yes. And he said, great. Just make sure you get an education to fall back on, which I have. Thank you, Dad. The truth of the matter is when you compare what it costs to pay for classes and whatnot, $37 a month is, and if you pay for the year, it's $370. So you get 2 months free. But every month, the most important thing for me to do is be coming out with content that breaks it down so that you guys can put all the pieces of the puzzle together and create from the space and make it Karen and make it Connie's and make it Cheryl's. And that's the thing. Somebody asked me long ago, how did I find my art voice? It was from learning from all of the artists around me. I didn't wake up creative. I woke up my creative. I had to pack it away. Even after Mixed Monday, I had to pack it away for a while. But it is nice to have that back. And it's even nicer that I get to share it with some of you guys who have known me maybe for 10 years.
Yep. And if you break down that $37 a month and if you only did the 3 classes, the wine with wine and the morning meditation, that means it's $10 a class. That's cheap. Most people charge $35 for one class.
It's true.
So it's a lot cheaper than people, you have to start looking at all the times you're online and all the times that you're doing stuff and then add that to the 37 and you end up with like $6 a class, which is a lot cheaper than normal.
Thank you.
People.
That makes, yeah, I was going to say, if there's anybody on the fence, you pretty much probably said what I feel like the commercial, it's just the cost of a cup of coffee.
Yeah. It is.
Now there's
going to Starbucks.
There's going to be some sad music playing in the background with a dog with puppy dog eyes. No, we're not doing that.
It's Bonnie wants coffee.
I know. Bonnie wants to know what wine with wine is. Here is what wine. It was really a play on my name. The one thing coming back and being when Donna approached me about partnering and being partners and doing a membership. Now, first off, I said, why would anybody want to join me? Number one. Number two, I'm still the girl at the lunch table nobody sat with, so I read a book. But when we started this, we were coming up with names for like some of our live stuff. And my business partner said, what about wine with wine? W-I-N-E with wine, W-E-I-N. My last name does mean apple wine. And so I thought that is kind of like, when I had to leave Mixed Media Mondays, it was devastating. It was hard because I needed to get away. I needed to break away, but I couldn't tell people I'm getting a divorce. I just didn't want to air my dirty laundry. So when we brought it back, I said, you know what? I want wine with wine, not because I drink wine. Most of the time I'm drinking tea. You don't have to drink wine. It was a fun play on my last name. And also it was like, wait a minute, I don't work for anybody. I work for me. I can name it
anything,
whatever I want to name it. So Connie pointed out you both are in Art Masters. Just to let you know, Art Masters is dropping in the fall. We are in the fall. We're yes. In fact, my next trip that I'm going on is related to that. The other thing that Art Masters, which is so great, it's not me. We're featuring masters. I'm talking about like people in the industry, and just wait. The thing about that too is I get to interview them and meet them, and I've connected with them. One of the masters' name is Brad. He's a fluid acrylic artist. I now get to call Brad my friend. I get to call Gabriel. Gabriel is another artist, watercolor. Wait till you meet him. Y'all are going to get lessons from these people that are masters in what they do. And to me, that is, I sat in awe, and then I get to walk away and go, wait a minute, I connected and made friends with Heidi Easley. And I mean, you're going to love it.
And you probably made beautiful art with them too.
You know what? So the thing was, I'm going to do the lessons that they do with you guys. Like, I'm waiting. I got to watch them film. In fact, we're going to be giving away a piece of Brad's art. He's a fluid acrylic artist, does paint pouring. I love it now because Brad and I are now friends, and he helped me set up my new lighting. Mm-hmm. Really, and he as well, like, it's just nice to have this meeting of the minds, like, and be able to, we went out to lunch, and a friend of mine was supposed to go with us, and he was like, nah, you go, you both go. We couldn't stop talking about art. It was like, so it's like being with you. I want to say, Darla Foreman said to you and Connie, be careful driving. See you soon. So Darla is one of the event coordinators for Painting Palooza. If you're curious about that, you can go to look up Painting Palooza, Oklahoma. You can still sign up for that. Just a couple of things I want to say. Tracy is the sister we all need, and her tribe is a group of our best friends, all connected through art. My goodness. Thank you for that. Karen, I'm going to let you go. Is there anything you would like to say to those who are curious? Should I join? Should I not? What do you want to say to them?
Just join, try it out. If you really hate it, you can get out. But give it a try. Go on for a month. See if you like it. It's
true. It's true. Karen, I guess I will see you and Connie
in October.
And let's make sure to do a little plan where we hang out. Hang out. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Oh, my morning. Oh, my morning. For me, it was not only an investment in Tracy, it was an investment in myself, but specifically my inner artist. Thank you, Ruth. I love that you just said it. Cecelia said, I use real wine on Wine with Wine. Husband knows dinner will be late that night. I do want to answer some questions, and I did see one, and it was like, what time are the classes? Oh, Diane, I need to share that. You're so talented. Karen, thank you. Yes, she is. We would be at the retreat if we did not have another commitment that weekend. Connie, you know that. There we go. Thank you. Let me show this. OKC Painting Palooza. Thank you, Darla Foreman. By the way, speaking of masters, and I just want to say this from the bottom of my heart. Darla Foreman is a master in her art. Jeanette Ward, Doxy Keller, if you don't know the decorative painting world, those are three instrumental ladies who probably helped propel me in my art more than anybody I know. Doxy is no longer with us and is a champion of everything decorative painting. She was just a master at what she did, and I love her dearly. She also was the one who said, girl, I don't know if they're, she didn't say girl. Doxy had a way of talking that was just amazing, and she said, I don't know how they're going to accept you, but do you. Keep doing you, because they're going to like it. They're going to like it, and I will never forget, I'll never forget the times that I had from Doxy, and every word that came out of her mouth, I listened to. And the other thing was, she met my family. She met my parents. She also was the one who looked me in my eyes in Oklahoma and said, what is wrong? Took me in the back, let me cry, and let me share what was going on in my world. So to those three ladies, I want to thank them. They are also, in my mind, part of my family, more than art. Okay, so back to what I want to say to you all. And so somebody asked, what time are the classes for your Artful journey? Every month on the first of the month, new lessons, new techniques. Our every month we focus on a different technique or a different theme, and we carry that out for the entire month. So that is released in your portal. The second thing is we do three lives a month. I've got tears in my eyes. I'm sorry, talking about Doxy is a big thing for me. Doxy was right. We need your energy. Thank you for that. Hold on, give me a minute. Margaret, thank you. I love the interviews too. It's the best part of what I do. And Hitomi, thank you. And thank you, Karen. I want to say that. You guys, I didn't say one word about Karen being a Karen. See? All right. So the lessons, we do a minimum of three live sessions together. Wine with Wine, 2 morning meditations. The morning meditations are typically in the morning, but we can switch those. I don't have a set schedule. I set the schedule at the beginning of every month because I have a busy life and world and kids. But if you can't be there live, they're all recorded. Typically, we try to do morning meditation on Friday because I like to kick off my weekend. Sometimes I got a hair appointment, so it's Thursday. And then I like to do our Wine with Wine on Monday because I like to start our week out with that. Everything is recorded and put it in your portal. Barbara wants to know what that sunflower piece is behind me. That is my retreat piece for the retreat. So you're getting a behind the scenes. What else do I have to say? I think that's about it. Oh, you can join month to month, or you can join for the year, or you can join month to month and convert to a year. You can join month to month. And like Karen said, if you don't like it, you can get out. We're not going to make you stay. Was really the best advertisement ever. You don't like it, you can get out. We're not going to hold you art hostage to hang out with me monthly. And everything goes in your portal. You do it at your own pace. We share our art in the Facebook page. By the way, that page is inspired by one of my art journaling pages, but that's on canvas. So if you're going to my retreat in November, that's what you'll be painting. And then we're going to be painting on denim right there. And the great news is I get to go right from Oklahoma. I get to go to Fort Worth and do it all over again. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Well, you guys, it is Sunday. The doors to your artful journey close tomorrow. If you're thinking about joining, I recommend you do it right away. You can always leave if you don't like it. And I love that I'm using all of my art hoarding now. Thank you. The number one there's 2 things I've said to people through art journaling. It's only a piece of paper, number 1. Number 2, use the supplies that you have and that you hoard. All of you buy paint supplies for a rainy day. I have to say the rainy day is now. It actually is raining right now in California, which is weird. It's the special occasion. Do we get the canvas from you in Fort Worth? Yes, I provide the canvas at the retreat. The only thing I don't really provide, I provide the paint. I provide brushes, but if you have brushes, please bring them. I don't supply the denim because I don't know what size everybody wears, and I don't know if you want a jean jacket. Those are overalls. Right next to it is a jean jacket. I will be bringing that as well. Can't wait for the retreat. Yeah, so the only thing, I showed that really fast. Can't wait for the retreat. Thank you, Ruth. The only thing I would say for the retreat, bring your own denim. If there are brushes and paints watercolors you want to have for the art journaling, you can share mine. We are nearly sold out, so make sure you get registered for that if you want to be a part of that. The seats are limited. And when I say limited, they are limited because first off, we have it downsized in order to accommodate space for COVID. And we did that on purpose. I just want to say to you all, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for this morning. I want to thank everybody who's jumping on. Keep in mind, Karen, Cecelia, Cindy, I got to go to my cheat sheet here, Lynn, Carol with 2 R's. They volunteered to come on and do this, and it's not always easy. Tomorrow morning, Monday, is tomorrow morning Monday? Linda Coley said, I love this morning. I have to make my husband breakfast. Love you, Linda. All right. Tomorrow morning, we have Mary Ann and Cheryl. And I've never met nor spoke to either in person, so I'm excited. Cheryl is a Michigan girl, just like myself. So I love that. Okay. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to be painting these pen bags. So if you have any ideas for one, maybe I'll give one away. So I'll do that as well. And by the way, I get to go to New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Fort Worth, Texas in the next 2 months. I will be traveling. Every weekend that I have in October is completely full, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. All because of me and my little art journal. Oh, the places you'll go. Yes, a special thank you goes to Anne and to my business partner, Donna, because without you guys and without my team, this is not possible. So thank you for that reminder. All right, my first time here. This group is lovely. Susan, thank you. They are my people. I love it. Okay, I'm going to paint today. It's raining, and then later on, I'm going to go listen to music at one of my local wineries and have a little bit of downtime, just like I had last night. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Your Artful Journey members, I'm working and recording content today. I'm not going to pre-shower for that. I'm going to do it in a ponytail and just make it the real me. I love you guys all. By the way, all my videos do go to YouTube. I will see you guys, some of you, very soon. Talk to y'all.